Hi there, it's Phil again. I've been thinking, and that's why I have on my thinking cap here. Um, I've been thinking about Napoleon Hill as a storyteller because there are several stories throughout Think and Grow Rich that he relates to make his point, and these are some incredibly telling stories, very informative. And actually, if we use our imagination, which is what he wants us to do anyhow, we can really imagine exactly what the point of the story is. So I'm going to spend a couple of videos just, going through and explaining some of the stories. The first one that I wanted to do is the first one in the book, actually, in chapter 1, called "The Power of Thought." And this is a story about a gentleman by the name of Edwin C. Barnes. And Edwin Barnes had an obsession almost, and his obsession was that he wanted to become a business partner of the great inventor Thomas Edison. And he was convinced that what he really wanted was not only to go into business for Edison, but to go into business with him, as I said, to become a business partner. From the initial interview on, and Barnes actually had to hop a freight train to get to Edison's office, but from the initial interview on, Barnes impressed Edison, although Edison could not hire him immediately into the type of position Barnes wanted. Barnes wound up just taking kind of a menial job, at least within the company, and that gave him a chance to show his skills to Edison. So he was willing to wait for whatever opportunity might come up for him, but totally obsessed in his mind with the one thought and the one desire, which was to go to work with Edison. And then an opportunity presented itself, and Hill has a fantastic description of this, and I'm going to read this. When the opportunity came, it appeared in a different form and from a different direction than Barnes had expected. That is one of the tricks of opportunity. It has a sly habit of slipping in by the back door and often comes disguised in the form of misfortune or temporary defeat. Perhaps this is why so many fail to recognize opportunity. So the opportunity that presented itself was that Mr. Edison had just finished inventing a dictating machine. And none of the other salespeople in the company wanted to have anything to do with this new invention. So Barnes decided, yes, I'm going to do this, and that I can sell it for you. And so Edison gave him the job, and not only did Barnes sell the dictating machine, he sold so many of them that Edison actually offered him a distributorship nationwide. So here we see how one person's thought can make him wealthy. In other words, this is a perfect example of how somebody can think and grow rich. Because as a result of the success of the distributorship, in fact, Barnes did become a partner with Edison and a business associate of his. So, literally, as Hill concludes, Barnes thought himself into a fortune. He had nothing to start with except the capacity to know what he wanted and the determination to stand by that desire until he realized it. As I said before, he knew how to think and grow rich. So if this is the sort of idea and the sort of content that resonates with you, I invite you to click the link below and join me and my prosperity team in our endeavors. And below that is some information on the daily mindset call, which is a daily call during the week of over 400 entrepreneurs worldwide who study and mastermind the philosophy of Napoleon Hill in his Think and Grow Rich. So with that, have a great day, and see you next time. Bye.